Something's down there sniffing it. There we go, got it. That's a bigger one. Oh, yeah.
What's going on, guys? About ready to go do some bluegill fishing this evening. It's coming up on the end of the day, sunlight anyways. We got probably 35 to 40 minutes until it's completely dark, which in my opinion is the absolute best time to target bluegill. Maybe some other different species of sunfish, but we're mainly targeting the bigger ones, so bluegill is going to be what we're going for. I got some mealworms, and I've also got a new rod, and I'll show you what that is here in a little bit. It looks like there's a couple people over there right now, but we should be able to find them. You guys stay tuned.
All right, so here's the new setup I got. It's B&M rod, Russ Bailey Signature Series, 8-footer, 2-piece, and it's used for 4 to 8 pound test. And I like the cork handle and stuff on it. I put one of my older reels on it that I have. I really like the Fluger. This is the Fluger Try-On. This rod looks like it has a lot of sensitivity. I feel like this is going to be a blast. Also, I've got 8-pound monofilament, a little tiny slip bobber, and this is a size 10, I can't remember the freaking name of it, Aberdeen, size 10 Aberdeen hook, and that's going to be the bait of choice. About 10 more miles to go. Still got the plastic on the rod. I usually keep it on here. It keeps the cork in pretty good shape, and honestly I can keep that plastic on there for what seems to be a year or longer with all my other rods. It just gets a little slick when it's hot out and you get sweaty, but other than that, I just love the purple look of this rod. A really flimsy tip. It makes them little fish feel like monsters. All right, so we're gonna go work the corners of this pond here. I like to try to find vegetation. Just about any kind of fish likes hanging out by it. Oh, there goes a frog. Just a little crispy mealworm. I hook him probably twice. One through here, one right here. There we go. See if we can catch anything. First cast. Come on, chunky butts. I'm not using a split shot. It makes it look a little more natural when it's falling. And something's on up there. Oh! Oh, I thought he cleaned me. He gave my bait back. These mealworms are kind of soft. Not the greatest mealworms I've ever used. But right there in front of the big one, I just seen him move. I don't know if he's gonna eat it again. Try throwing over here. I think we found some. Got him. First bluegill. And he choked the hook, I think. Ow. Not too bad. Might be able to get that out. Yep. First one. If I can hold on to the daggone thing. Not a bad one. Get us another mealworm on here and try it again. I like the looks of the bigger orange ones. Seems like they're a little bit further out than what I thought they were going to be. So we're going to put it out there a little bit further. It's all about finding them. Once you find them, guys, it's cake from there. I'm going to go to the other side of the pond and see if we can get anything to eat over there. All right, let's try it right here. There we go. Look at that little guy. Little tiny. Little tiny guy. It's the smallest one I've ever caught in here. Just a baby. Alright, let's keep working our way around the bank. Let's see right here. There we go, something's got it there. Got her. Just another little one. Ah, freaking bugs. There we go. Got him. Ah, little dinkers, get out of here. Yeah, someone commented on my video, one of my videos of bluegill fishing video actually, and said that sunfish are saltwater fish, which I'm sure they are, but it's a classification of panfish, and there's actually quite a bit of them in it. 28 to be exact, I think, and I could probably only name like 9 or 10 if I was to try. There we go. I'm finding all the little ones. These would be perfect catfish bait though. Perfect live catfish bait right here. Finally got my mealworm. Whenever I stop reeling, cast, let it sit, nothing happens usually. You start reeling it in, it's usually when they'll hit it right whenever it's coming towards the bank. Tell you what, if this wasn't a catch and release, I would have a lot of bait today. I'm recording. Sweet. Another, well, a little bit bigger. Right at the top of the lip. Sharp little hooks, these Aberdeens are. And once they get in a spot like that, sometimes they can be a pain to get out. That's how you know it's dirty water. Look how green that line is. It was perfectly clear when I came over here before I started fishing. It's a new line. There we go. Got him. Yeah. Yeah. I think that might be the biggest one so far. Still not a giant, but that's what I was calling a sunfish in my last video. And technically they were all sunfish, but this is just a this is a bluegill. Girthy one. And you can probably see why I call it a sunfish. It's got that orange color to it. Really dark on the head, a little bit of blue under the mouth. Really neat looking fish. The mealworms all the way over here. Okay. See if they're all holding right there. Same spot. Normally bluegills will school up, especially when it gets close to dark. And I think I just had a bite. Yeah, there we go. Oh, he cleaned me. Bringing the bait down here now. I'd probably afford to use 2-pound test on this little pole, but because the only thing I'm going to be catching with is going to be bluegill, maybe crappie. It's actually a crappie rod, but crappie rods are perfect for bluegill. Here you go. Got him. He's hanging in there like a loose tooth. Hooks it right through the gill. Sure how that happened. There we go. I'm not putting up much of a fight on this pole. A bunch of them though. Actually some big ones in there. I'm going to grab the bigger one. Something's down there sniffing it. There we go, got it. That's a bigger one. Oh yeah. I see him sniffing at it. Oh. Yeah, not a big absolute giant, but pretty good sized one. One of the bigger ones of the night. Let's see if we can get another one. Biggest mealworm I've got. Go. There we go, he's starting to, something's out there playing with it. There we go, got it. Ooh, ooh, bigger ones came to play. Oh yeah. Now that's a big one right there. That's the biggest one so far. Lay him right here in my hand. Look at that. It's a big one. All right, buddy. Oh, we had one in there the whole time. He's just laying there with it in his mouth. Didn't even show any signs of biting. Look at that one, guys. That's, I don't know, that might be the biggest one so far. Oh, another slab. I know you can see it. All right, well, it's pretty much dark. I'm going to get out of here.